Have you ever noticed how your income looks solid on paper, maybe even higher than you imagined a few years ago, yet your life still feels strangely tight, like you're constantly watching your bank balance even though you're doing everything right? Picture a fairly normal scenario across the US or Europe. You land a job paying around $70,000 a year or 60,000 euros, which sounds comfortable until taxes quietly take their share, and you're left with roughly $4,000 a month or 3,300 euros hitting your account. Then rent or a mortgage takes $1,500 to $2,000 right away, utilities and internet eat another few hundred, the car payment or public transport pass adds more, insurance quietly renews itself, student loans pull their automatic payment, and before you've even lived your life, half or more of your income is already gone. And what makes it feel worse is that none of this feels extravagant, because it's not designer bags or sports cars, it's just the baseline cost of existing in a modern Western economy. Now layer in the invisible pressure of normal life, a car that's reliable but financed, a phone that's upgraded every few years, credit cards that smooth out uneven months, streaming services, occasional travel to feel human again, and suddenly your decent income is supporting a lifestyle that looks average from the outside but is financially fragile underneath. The hidden mistake here isn't laziness or lack of discipline, and it's not that you don't earn enough, it's that the system and our psychology push us to build fixed monthly obligations first and ask questions later. So let's slow it down with simple math. If you earn $4,000 a month after tax and your fixed costs are $2,800, that leaves $1,200, which sounds fine until groceries take $400, fuel or commuting takes $200, small irregular expenses quietly average $300, and now you're left with $300 that's supposed to cover savings, emergencies, and anything unexpected, meaning one dentist bill or car repair pushes you back onto a credit card, not because you're reckless, but because the margin is too thin. Psychologically, this happens because humans anchor their spending to income increases almost instantly, especially when those increases are framed as deserved progress. And because monthly payments feel smaller than total costs, we underestimate how much future freedom we're trading away. So a $400 car payment doesn't feel like a $24,000 decision, and a slightly bigger apartment doesn't feel like a decade-long commitment, but that's exactly what they are. Over time, this creates a quiet trap where income rises but flexibility doesn't, and the long-term impact isn't dramatic bankruptcy or disaster, it's something more subtle and more common. Delayed savings, constant low-level stress, fear of job loss, and the sense that you're running but never getting ahead, which compounds over years as opportunities pass because you don't have cash, time, or mental space to take them. Financially intelligent people aren't magically disciplined or secretly earning double, they simply reverse the order of thinking by treating free cash flow as the real measure of wealth, not salary, and by seeing fixed expenses as long-term bets on their future flexibility, which makes them slower to upgrade and more comfortable appearing average, because they value margin over image and optionality over instant comfort. When you see income this way, the tight feeling stops being a personal failure and starts looking like a signal, telling you that the problem isn't effort but structure. And once you notice that, the pressure softens, because awareness alone changes how you decide, not overnight, not dramatically, but steadily and rationally. If this perspective made things clearer, consider subscribing for more calm, honest thinking about money and modern life.